Hey, DOT community, this is Alon coming at you with a Solo War Iron Heirlooms. This is Freya's Gjermundbu, if that's how you want to say it. That's how I say it. It's probably wrong, but this relic is super awesome for Spearman, which is slated to be, based on the leaks that are out there right now, to be a Spearman, Berserker, Dragon Slayer. So, with the skills that are coming out, that it looks like could be the case. But hopefully we'll find out here very soon on tomorrow or Wednesday's blog post. We'll see what happens. If it's tomorrow, I will be live streaming with the new Beowulf. So, just jumping into chat real quick just to see who's all here. Of course, it's super late night. There was a bunch of other people that were on tonight. Somebody who I've not seen before, which is pretty awesome. It was the Iceman. He had a very good stream tonight. He is a newer player to the game, but a veteran to streaming, which was very cool to see. So, and at some point, I'll probably be posting his channel up here in the chat. So, take a look. Austin Bird, what's going on? Zachary Hen, thank you for joining. So, the relics in this event, besides the Gjermundbu, the Spearhead, which is really good as well, Coppice, which is a militia relic, Steadfast Sling, which is an archer relic, and Belt of Deceit. Steadfast Sling is a really good archer relic. Just putting that out there as well. Boost Titans, of course, 4-star Lightning Titans for the 1.2, and then 1.1 with the 3-star Lightning Titans. Personally, myself, I'm using the new Thor. I got him up to 41. He's a lot of fun at 41. I do not have Mjolnir. I do have my second Earthshaker on him, though. But this is what I'm using for this event. I do have some leftover event relics from TOW from 2 weeks ago, which I would have used in the Hachi event, but that was a big mess up. Yeah, Earthshaker looks pretty nice. Although, of course, Mjolnir is supposed to be on Thor, but unfortunately, like I said, I don't have that 5-star relic. What's up, Slick38? Thank you for joining, Gizzo. What's going on? Above, below, AB. What's going on? Wouldn't say hi to me in all the other streams above, below. Mm-hmm. Sorry, though. Alright, Zachary, go check the event. Originally planned to skip this event, but I decided to finish because the relic might be a must-have currently at 13k. Yeah, Austin Bird, if you don't have the Gjermundbu, I do, and I actually leveled mine up a little while back, right around the Christmas holiday, just because I was preparing for this. So, I'm excited for the Beowulf coming up. And of course, I've been just saving in all these events, just using the bare minimum just to get a bunch of event relics. Because like I said, I do have one of these Freya's Gjermundbu relics. Do you need more than one? It'd be nice. But I really want to save all these event relic tokens that I get in this event for the upcoming Spearman Dragon Slayer. So we're going to use, again, a bunch of old leftover relics from previous events. Give myself a bit more of a boost in this event. I would like to be able to see myself get up to, we're at 972 right now. I would like to see, gosh, I'm going to read that in a second, Bo. Hold on. I'd like to get up to the, another Steadfast Sling. You know, that wouldn't be bad, 8,000. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do have, like I said, a bunch of these relics I'm going to use right now. Feranic, what's going on? Hi, Dustin Smith, good luck along. Slick, my Spartan brother, what's going on? Thank you for joining. These guys all joined over from Iceman's stream earlier today. Earlier this evening, I should say. Yes. Zalon. Oh, above, below. You missed me, I know, right? Is this the Roll Tide celebration stream? No, Bo, it is not. But it's okay. Thank you for joining. And then, yes, Vintage, it is a late night stream. Thank you for being here. So, yes. But I do hope to be back again tomorrow if the blog comes out and my test account gets the brand new Beowulf. I'm going to be throwing Beowulf up on defense, and I'm hopefully we'll have enough relics. We'll see. To maybe put like 2 or 3 Beowulfs out, maybe 2 on some VP lands, and roll around with Beowulf and see what I can do with him on defense and see what it's like for people to hit him. So in that case, in your current now that it's the week, with the new leagues that you're in, see if there's any open alliances. And that is just go to your leaderboard to explain what I'm talking about. And typically you'll find them down here in the demotion zone. But if there's any open alliances, you just click profile and you see if their status is open. That's all you need to know. And if you can find a few that are open on your server, and the names, like for instance, the name of the alliance is something that is easy to type. So if it's got a whole bunch of funky, crazy characters, that'll be almost impossible to find. That's the only downside. But typically, most open alliances do like a regular name. But we'll see. Because in that case, I can jump to those open alliances, and then you can attack me. So it's always very cool to just be able to give the opportunity to as many people as possible. But yeah, so we're raiding with Thor. Gonna try to get as far as we can. Like I said, using a whole bunch of event boost relics that are left over. Gotta sneeze. Phew, gosh. Alright, let's do this. I still gotta hit ping pong lands, of course, because Thor is still 41. But relics on Earthshaker, and then of course the Brumhilda's Helm, which is real good. Buffs those spells, and also buffs the Zeus. But this isn't leveled up. This will also be buffing the Lightning Storm spells as well. But unfortunately, to say I don't have that leveled up yet. But did Iceman get on your Discord above below? I don't know. But Vintage, you would like Iceman too. I try to get as many people in as possible today to get into Iceman's stream because he is newer to the game, but a really good streamer. He's got a real good stream presence. He does this thing. He's got like... he talks about bringing up Discord tomorrow, so I'm interested in joining his stream tomorrow night, actually, and jumping on Discord. But there he is. There's Iceman. He's in the chat right now, and there's Ice in the chat as well. What's up, Ice? Thank you for joining. Yeah, but Iceman and GTAV, let's crack-a-lagging. He had a really good stream earlier, and it was very fun. I was glad to bring as many people as I possibly could in there. It's going to be a lot of fun to be able to watch him play again. Because he is coming up in the game. He's got a couple people, GTAV and another player as well that are Castle 25s that are kind of shepherding Iceman and a bunch of other players up through the leagues, which is cool. Super cool to see. Absolutely love it. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Iceman. Totter, thank you for joining. Do appreciate that. I don't got any awesome music in the background or anything. I guess I could put some music on. It's just going to be the same thing I always do, though. But I can do this, though. Super late night.
Good evening, Zalon.
Oh, what's up, Vintage? Cheers to you, Vintage. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, buddy.
I appreciate that.
So, the skill leaks.
Yes.
What seems to be the word on the street? Everyone thinks that this is the second coming of Hachiman or overblown.
I think it's going to be the second coming of Hachiman, where it's going to be a must-have defender, at least for your garrison. And people are going to have a very hard time. I mean, Spearmen, come on, we have the relics. Most players have a good majority of the really good Spearman relics from going through Minotaur, Pigsy, and also Hachi.
Well, Valorn.
And Valorn. Yeah, all these Spearman meta defenders of their time, people have accrued all these really good Spearman relics that you can really put together and make a really good Spearman defense. So
yeah, I think for the most part, with the exception of one or two of the new ones, I have the relics ready.
Yeah. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. Even to the point where some players, of course, have done enough events with Spearman relics in it that they may be able to outfit two, Beowulfs. Especially if you're grabbing a second one of these Freya relics, then if you have one for each one of them, then you could probably still put out a pretty good build on defense. But we'll see.
Yeah, I think pending your stream, here's my prediction. A vintage, irresponsible prediction.
Okay.
I do think there's a Zabroken build that will, beat our Beowulf, but I think you might have to have Conyers Falchions.
Oh, yeah, there's probably going to be a 5-star caveat to it, yes.
Right. Yeah. So, with a good Beowulf showing, if it's streamed, tomorrow night, Wednesday night, whenever it is, I think this latest protest will crumble.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be that.
Because I think the saving up is pretty much what a majority of the community has done between the Hachiman event, between this event, and also the this last weekend's event. I feel like a lot of people have gotten a lot of event tokens and have been sitting on them. So.
Yeah, I have a mountain of event tokens. I'm actually using some in this solo thing.
Okay. Oh, what? So you're getting a Gjermundbu so you can have two?
Yep.
Yeah, see? I knew it.
Yeah, because, ever since Zabroken, like I said, I've been playing on the fringes and stuff. I've been doing the lazy man, buy the starter packs and do the events. Mm-hmm. So I think I have like 70 event relics saved.
Wow.
It's some insane number. So this week is basically it's just going to be done with saved relics.
Yeah, no kidding. See, I have the Hachiman relics still from TOW because I just didn't use them in the Hachiman event. I just didn't. I felt like they would have been better used later, and they are. Because they're going to get me more event relic tokens now.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yes. Oh, Iceman. Yeah, vintage. I was talking about him in the chat earlier too, as well. He likes Thor a lot, and I do like playing with this new Thor. He's a lot of fun to ping pong raid with, actually.
I'm doing the exact same thing. So, Iceman, the great thing about this new Thor is its army skills. So I'm using Horde for the speed, and of course I'm using Storm Maidens for the damage. And then, you throw in your Staff of Poison, and you got yourself a hell of a ping pong setup.
And the ping pong, what we're referring to is lands that are set up by players, because they do it in a lot of the Champion League, Master League, Legends League, where players will set up their lands with minimal defense and a level 1 Titan. And that's actually the lands that I'm hitting right now, because of course I'm just looking at the numbers at the bottom there. As soon as I see a number that's not in the millions, that's level 25 land, you'll see that there's just the base troops from the land. They didn't put any troops on it whatsoever. There's no spells on the land either. And they put a very basic Titan on. So it makes it for a very easy raid, so people just can get through it very quickly.
What's up, nerds?
Yeah, what's going on, Chance?
Mr. Chance.
Zalon or Vintage, isn't this refreshing? Like taking over Churro's spot, just going super late. We're up. This is nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to.
Sadly, I'm gonna have to hit the rack soon, though.
It's
I
all
shouldn't have
right,
brought
Vintage.
it up.
I do appreciate you jumping on though, because this is
I figured I'd jump on for the first hour for a change.
Yeah, right. But this is gonna be a week. This is going to be a week where there's going to be a lot of people that have been hanging out and chilling and waiting for a long time. Even players that have skipped out on previous Dragon Slayers saying that they're waiting for the Spearman Defender. Because knowing how Spearman Defenders are in each one of the series of Titans that we've had in the past, this is going to be really big. So
This is the one. This is the Dragon Slayer you need.
Right.
And now, it's possible there could be some nutty, wild, cool Goliath version.
Well, yeah.
But man,
I was just gonna say. I was waiting for you to finish what you were gonna say, and I was gonna say, well, besides this one for attack, getting a great Goliath attacker for corrupted Goliath was gonna be something that I'm really still hoping for. So.
Yeah. But I mean,
Hi, Kofi.
A safe bet is getting the Spearman. Because it's probably going to be a pretty good defender.
Yeah, it's going to... Well, and for any players coming up through the ranks at any level in the game, getting a Spearman Defender Titan for your garrison is going to be extremely helpful. Because you don't have to worry about the fact that, I don't have the ability to make Goliaths yet, or I can't make Horde or Maidens yet, or any of that kind of stuff. Spearman stuff is all going to be very, very easily applicable to all castle levels. So
applicable. So Vintage, I think tomorrow's going to be a very Vintage. I think tomorrow's going to be a very interesting day because Alon's big problem with his test account is like, quote unquote, obscure relics. But Spearmen, they're pretty generic for like what relics make them great. So I think you're going to have a very good showing for this Titan tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really going to be showtime tomorrow. Big time.
Also, too, I do think that the choice of corrupted archers and spearmen being brought out at the same time, max of 3. Again, those skills are still to be determined. But I mean, some players would say it's better if it was just all spearmen, like max of 6, instead of having archers at all. But there is a counter argument saying that you still want to have some sort of punch, and the corrupted archers are going to be that punch that you need to sway the battle.
Well,
it's a 2-factor conversation. Vintage's fear is that it's mixed, but the other fear is what if it's not as good as Mahaha, where they drop on the troops? What if it's just like a Tarhoons?
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I was headed. I was going to say, man, a huge point that we're going to learn tomorrow is how and where do these spearmen actually drop?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And initially, remember Vintage, we were all like, this is the stupidest thing ever. Why does the Ice Titan have to have over 70% 2 strikes to crit a troop or to drop a corrupted troop? Well, no worries. Because they're not just random. It's not random. It's actually useful.
Yeah.
This is for you, Iceman.
Well, and here's the other thing about whether you're choosing between the Spearman and the Goliath, for instance. And this is personal preference, and I'm just going to keep saying it. When it comes to fun, playability, etc., I'm not a fan of the way these Dragon Slayers just drop troops. My gosh, I wish I could put them where I wanted. In here's another layup that I'm trying to give to the developers. Here's free money, okay? And here's how you don't destroy your game at the same time. After the Dragon Slayers, come out with the next, whatever the heck you want to call them, but make them, like tuned up summoners. From a fun playability aspect, summoners are just superior. It's tactically superior. It's more fun.
Yeah. Agreed.
So I think that's what they should do. But at the same time, for the love of God, don't do Zabroken again.
Although I do like Vintage, how with certain Titans that have been coming out, even with some of the latter war gods, with the spells that are dropping on your enemies and stuff like that, helping out with ping pong at going faster and stuff like that. I actually really like that, and I hope that continues with certain Titans in the future.
Well, but that's different. That is, this spell is going to happen on a troop. You know, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm totally cool with that.
I'm just mentioning a plus side to some of the stuff we've seen.
You're talking about like the Ares where they got
I
two
agree.
fire
The called
spells every
troops
7
is
seconds.
a problem, though. The called troops is a problem because it is just dropping them wherever they
it's
want.
the troops. That's the issue. Because think about this. Say we get this amazing Goliath Dragon Slayer next week. That's an offensive Titan. But the Goliaths drop behind your Titan, behind the troops, and they got to walk all the way across the freaking map. That's going to be awesome.
But Vintage, they're so much faster. Yeah, right. Oh, God.
Yeah, watching my corrupted Goliaths walk all the way across the big garrison map, no thank you.
And the devs respond with like, well, they're jogging.
Yeah, well, but they're faster.
Yeah, right, yeah.
As they saunter their way, you know, maybe they actually get to hit something before the battle's over.
Yep.
So
yeah, I hope they continue the Mahaha thing where they actually summon on troops. Get called on troops rather.
Right. But yeah, I'm thinking like post Dragon Slayers, up-tune the summoners, but balance them with the Dragon Slayers. Don't just automatically make them vastly superior.
Vintage, do you see it being like a lore thing where they're going to say, oh, now the summoners are all upset because they're not number 1 anymore, so they have to up their game.
Or what about summoning corrupted troops?
Ah, yeah, there we go.
Hashtag bring back the golden relics.
That's the thing, man. I mean, yeah, right. That's another thing about summoning, you know, is you've kind of leapfrogged this entire class of divine relics. So, I mean, you know, they got a lot of options. I hope they don't go the Zabroken route and just delete everyone's account again. I will uninstall the game if they do it again.
I think this is the roundabout. I think this is the rounding out of a big meta wave. I don't think you'll be angry again for 4 months, Vintage. I think you'll be fine. Like, Spearman, when has that ever disappointed us? Like, I heard you guys talking before I joined.
Yeah.
You went back to, like, Pigsy and Runa. Like, my God. Like, I think
Lauren.
You're sure? Oh, God, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Lauren was great.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Most definitely.
right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be awesome on defense, and there's gonna be a lot of time of people all having it. Now there's going to be a little bit of whining for a while after it all happens because everybody's going to be like, you can't hit garrisons anymore, you know, because after Hachi was on for a while, people got kind of bored with garrison hits.
And that's where they just got to sack up, do a live stream and say, look, you know, we can't put training wheels on for every single player in this game. I'm sorry.
Right. And Zalon, Vintage. Yeah, and Zalon said it a million freaking times. Like, everybody's going to have P10 of whatever it is. Like, get ready. Like, it's going to be another 6-month stopper for defense like Hachi was.
Well, and everyone has physical prestige food.
Well, that's the thing.
I can instantly P10 day one.
Well, that's the thing, Vintage, because did you notice that the P10, like, the abilities that are coming in the latter part of P7, P10, are like really, really good for this Titan, at least again with the leaked skills, and it is done on purpose because they know how much prestige food physical is out there. So
even Mahaha, it was a quantum leap from P9 to P10. It was like a 40% power spike.
8 rage spells, all this nonsense. It's like Dev's like, we know you have ice. Yeah, here you go.
And again, here, just showing this off to Iceman in the chat, I just want you to see the 5-star relic that I have on here, which, of course, is what changes. Normally, he would have Mjolnir in his hands. This 5-star relic, the Earthshaker, is in the set of 5-star relics that you should, as soon as you get 2,000 Divine Gems, be pulling for in the Divine Altar. And I'll show you exactly where I'm talking about right now. And that is the best place to spend your Divine Gems. Especially starting out. And that's 2,000 right there. I'm not going to hit it because, of course, I don't want to pull it myself. But it's because I have all those 5-star relics at this point. But you're guaranteed a 5-star relic, and you have a small chance of getting a Norse relic, which is the 5,000, the next one up there. So you never know. And the Norse relics are all very good, and you should not be. And the 2K divine 5-star relics are all very good, except for the Berserker one. Not a lot of people like that one. So it's really like 5 out of 6 in that case. But just so you know, that's where you want to start aiming for with your Divine Gems. But I'm using a 5-star champion Earthshaker relic with this Thor, and that's also making his troops a lot more have way more damage and way more health, as well as, what is it, range resist? I think it is melee resist. There it is, 40% melee resist. So it's a really good relic. And just make sure that when you're spending your DGs, you don't throw them away frivolously. So. Just so you know.
Vintage, he's a good one. You'll like this. This new guy is hilarious.
Yes.
You'll love him.
Iceman is really, really good. Vintage, you'll really like him. He's got a lot of energy.
Funny. A lot of passion.
Open for back and forth questions. Also, he's interested in getting Discord together, and that's the other thing too. So,
like level 10 troops, he's just loving life. It's so refreshing.
Yes, very refreshing.
Yeah, so Iceman, enjoy the ride. Okay, don't get in a rush. Don't gem your castle and all that crap. Enjoy leveling. Okay, I've been Castle 25 far longer than I wasn't Castle 25. And once you're capped out, you're capped out. You're just like, what's next?
What's up, Christian Woods? The Divine Gems are not specific to the event. Divine Gems are in events. They're also given away at the Divine Shrine, which, again, I'm not sure when in your castle level Divine Shrine becomes available to build. Does anybody know? Sorry, that's one thing I totally don't know, because I had the ability to make it as soon as they came out with it. I'm going to show that real quick. GC Carl, you can't buy Divine Gems. No, you have to earn them either in events, in ranking rewards, or in milestone rewards. Or you can get Divine Gems from here every day.
Little fountain.
It's this. Yeah, Divine Gems are the elite currency in the game. There's no way they would just sell it.
Yeah, the Eternal Shrine.
Cannot buy DGs. Yep.
As soon as you can build this building, you do so, because every day you get between 10 and 20 Divine Gems from this fountain on a 24-hour basis. Whenever you collect it, there's a 24-hour clock that runs until it drops it again.
Yeah, believe it or not, it adds up.
Yeah.
And it's always 18. It's never 20. Don't get your hopes up.
No, I've gotten 20s before.
No, I'm just.
I think I've gotten a 19. That's my top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Divine Gems, that's this one. That's the one to the left of your red gems, which of course is your currency that you can buy and or also acquire through the game as well. So it doesn't matter if you're paying or free to play.
Feranic, Wrecking Nomad, cheers, fellas. Glad to see you guys too. So, Iceman, if you want to see a tortured soul, go back and watch the videos on my channel.
Oh yeah, Vintage's channel has got plenty of great content, especially for early castle levels as well, because you have that entire series you did. So
yeah, War Academy.
Yeah, it's all still very applicable, because when it comes down to getting your castle from 1 to like 15, it's pretty much the same. That hasn't really changed much.
Yeah, I think the most important videos in that series are how you calculate damage, types of damage, all those things, so that when you're equipping relics to a Titan, you actually know what you're doing. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory fashion. It's something we all have to learn.
Oh,
yes. And yeah, some people make comments like vintage is pompous or condescending. Like, no, it's called experience. Like, yeah, he cheated his way through and cut himself off by 2 years when all of us were earning it because he's a little cheater.
What?
But no, the dude knows what he's talking about. Like, he's not trying to talk down to you. He's actually trying to help you.
Yeah. It comes from a good place. So, Feranic, I had made my sheet. I even started taking data, but I couldn't bring myself to do it just because of the Hachiman event debacle and their response and all that. I was just disgusted. I couldn't do it.
But anyway, I think, okay, so point of the story, though, like, all the YouTubers, like, look at Zalon. Go to Throne Wars. Look at Vintage. Go to, like, this kind of information. Look at Prometheo. Like, hey, you should forge your 2 stars instead of your 1-star Titans. Like, a wealth of information from, like, 3 years at least. Like, go ahead and catch up and call us back in 6 months.
Call us back? No, he's gonna do a live stream tomorrow. I want to see more.
No,
I want to see more of what he can do. He puts on a great a live stream. I really like it.
Vintage, you would freak out. This guy is like, he's like JJ on acid. He's so great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with a Bad Mother Trucker mix.
Just constantly dropping videos. Every time somebody makes a comment, he always has a little, it's like a radio show. It's great.
It's really good.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Dude,
GC Carl, you're talking about the maidens?
Tomorrow?
The maidens you get at Castle 14, and they are the lightning troops. What was up? And they're range damage. What was that, Chance?
No, I was just saying, like, yeah, Vintage tomorrow night. He's gonna figure out Discord. So get ready. I feel like this guy is like the new celebrity of 2021.
Oh, big time! 2021 is the year of Iceman. Apparently, it's gonna be good.
Dude.
It's gonna be good.
Oh.
We're gonna be dropping hammers.
Oh, dude, all his little sayings. I was like, dude, this guy has like. It was like the first time I ever watched him. I'm like, this guy has like 4 sayings. Like, he's already gonna be famous. I promise.
Oh yeah, already famous. I agree.
Remember the Zing one? Okay, so Vintage. What we're talking about is like level 10 troops, right? And he's going in. He's trying to level up a 39 Loku,
yeah, and it's good because he's got Poison Ranger, which is great for your first 3-star to level up.
Yeah. So every time he hits the opposing target, like he hits the Titan or opposing troop, he's like, zing! Like, he gets so happy. He's like, Haymaker! You know, like the damage of like a level 40 Titan. I'm like, oh my god, I love him.
Yes, it is very inspiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss those days when the Titan goes in and just obliterates stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, that's all he cares about.
People would talk about the days when I used to cruise with Ulrich across the battlefield, and he was do his little double swing, you know?
Yeah.
Good old Dracor from Global Launch, watching him doing his double swing lawnmower action.
Yeah, right?
Well, it's like, because we forget, you know, sometimes I think we take for granted, like, how far we've come. And so this guy has a huge, I mean, he's 2.09 thousand followers from other video games, and he's just discovered this, and he thinks it's amazing. And it's like, yeah, you know what? I remember when I fell in love with this game too.
It truly is. It is truly is amazing.
Yeah.
T-Tav was even saying in the chat that it's fun because he's in Iceman's Alliance. He's one of the 2 level 50 Castle 25 players that's throwing them a whole bunch of 25 troops. And Iceman loves it. He's going into these battles and he's like, I got my 25 Panthers in backup. And I'm like, yeah, you go in there, Iceman. You tear them up, man.
Yeah, Vintage. We're talking about a level 10 troop live streamer who's hanging out. He has 2 people. He has his own alliance. And he has 2 people that are level 60 just hanging out with him because they think he's hilarious. Like, Zlon and
great.
Jim
it's great because they get to watch him and help them.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Oh, my God. Right. Yeah, they're like, yeah, keep doing you, baby. Right.
It's classic. Oh, here. I have
Vintage, you haven't experienced this level of passion in 4 years, maybe 3.
Right? It might get Vintage to go down to his alliance just to help him out.
Oh, I swear to God, yeah, that's exactly
it would
what's gonna happen
inspire
to Salon.
Vintage so much to actually go down there and help him out, just because of how passionate he is.
Vintage is like, I will train the new Padawan.
Yeah, right. You have to go back. Yeah. Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're into the sequel movies, and Luke has to go back and teach the new generation.
Well, dude, yeah, because like all this dude wants is
don't worry.
He's having the time of his life.
Iceman won't turn to the dark side. Don't worry, Vintage. You will do what's right.
Yeah. Ice, if you're here, Iceman, you drop a link. You say what time. We will be there. You're great.
Right? All right, here we go. I got his channel. I'm going to post it up in chat real quick.
Vintage, I think this is literally the reason Zalon is streaming tonight. He's like, you know what? The reinvigoration, like, it was beautiful. I'm telling you, man. Like, I love this guy.
I might have to try and find my mini.
Oh, dude.
Dude, if you went in with him, that would be super sick.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Because you're already better than every other 3 or 4 year player. So, like, go back in there and be a kid again. You know what I mean, man? Like, just get back in there and play in the kid pool. Like, I'm telling you, you will love it.
There it is. There's his channel.
And like what's crazy is like you forget like nowadays, especially with Maha, like you don't use spells because like they don't take damage. You don't lose troops. You know, you're not taking a poison staff in there with a level 60 prestige level 4 or 7 Maha. This guy is having to move troops around, dropping spells. Like it's more, you know, micromanagement. And I'm like, oh, dude, I remember that. I
remember that. I remember having to make troops. I remember that.
Yeah.
Like, he's on the hunt.
All I do now is delete troops and spells constantly.
Right? Oh, no, he's on the hunt. He's like, I'm looking for food. I'm looking for the most food I can get. And I'm like, you get it, man. You get it. He was getting... That's the other thing, too. He has the super chat available.
Iceman, he should be getting Star Maidens as battle drops.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get to play with him a little.
He's also got super chat, so he got some serious love today as well. So,
oh, Zalon, look at you! No, Z Money brought in the crowd. He's like, "Yo, Val, Chance, whoever, like, you guys got to check this out." And like all of a sudden, the dude's getting like money train donations. He's like, "Whoa!"
He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna definitely be doing more Dawn of Titan streams." I love that too.
This is how I love that. Welcome to the crew, baby. Yeah, you entertain us all day. This is great.
Icy's 1,200 battles today.
Wow.
Yikes.
He's still rolling. He went to sleep last night fairly early, just so he can make sure that he was up to be able to do it. Oh yeah, that's right.
That's a good
golf class.
That's a good attitude. Make sure you don't have to stretch at the end. Yeah.
Right.
Good.
Legion
for going over.
Just subbed.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah, you should get some nice divine gems from this event too.
Well, yeah. See, and Pisces having the solo event and the Beowulf event, and like I was mentioning on his stream, I think he's going to get Beowulf like Saturday morning, maybe Friday night, with the kind of grinding he's going to be doing. So
yeah, but I mean, if he's going to end up something like 22 to 2,500 battles tomorrow, I'm thinking Homeboy's going to get like 600 or 800 divine gems as a ranked reward.
Oh, true. Oh, his rank reward is going to be really good. You're right.
And he got an Axis of War vintage. Don't be too jealous.
Oh baby. Nice pull, dude.
Right?
Axis of War, yo. Dope. Mahaha will love your Axis of War.
Right.
I like how you say it all sexy. You're like, ooh, I want that.
Right.
I have Forseti's Axis, and I still want the Axis of War.
I don't have either one. So all my berserkers.
I got the Axis of War, but I would love to have Forseti's Axis. But man, I might have to pull the Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
just because I think I have the two worst golden relics, and if I got a duplicate, oh my gosh, I'd probably destroy my device.
Yeah. Okay. So you have the staff and the poleaxe.
I have the paladin one.
Yeah, staff. Yeah.
And I have
the champion
the infiltrator one. I have the infiltrator one.
That's not infiltrator's not. I would think that champion.
It's almost it's barely a replacement for the Night Whisper, except it doesn't even have the troop buffs. It just gives a little more armor piercing to the Titan, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Says the guy who doesn't have the Trickster's Blade, so your Titan doesn't die. I get it.
Actually, I got Trickster's Blades, homeboy.
What? You're using that over? Okay. Why swap Trickster's Blades for the Falchions?
Okay, well, Beowulf's got something to say about that, my friend.
Beowulf
better have that armor piercing.
Beowulf isn't out. That's not a. Don't look into tomorrow. I'm asking you why you haven't
Vintage
been
is planning for the future. It's very smart.
Yeah.
You have to have an answer for high armor.
Okay.
Because
at some point we knew these devs were actually going to try and make armor a thing.
Really?
And it seems like they are with Beowulf.
GC, that's totally fine.
Yeah, you might be able to hit 600 armor. That's a lot of armor.
Yeah.
Dude, the paladin thing though, like that was over 500 armor on the Iangora. That's not bad either. If we're talking about armor.
No, I don't do solo defensive builds.
Okay.
Maybe it's worth trying because nothing else works.
Iceman, you got me zooming into the Titan again. Zooming in to check it out. I don't do it all the time anymore. So GC Carl says I'm level 12. No money spent at this point on the game. I think my level 24 4-star Malcor is badass. I need a Malcor. That's still one of the very few 4-star Titans that I don't have in the game. So you will enjoy that Malcor because he is a good solo Titan, especially for a level 12 castle. So
that must be a long time listener. Hitting the Malcor chord. Yikes.
Malcor. Good grief. Are they ever gonna re-release him?
It's very possible. GC Carl is with Iceman and a few other people that have jumped over from his stream. So it's actually part of his crew of some of the coming up players. So I think that's his first 4-star Titan, I believe.
Yeah, at low castle level, Malcor is going to be awesome because low castle level guys, that's what you're using as grenadiers.
Yep.
So Malcor is like the dream.
Mm-hmm.
And Ice, you're doing it. You're doing it right. We see your stream. Like you avoided. Like you kept grinding. You didn't want to give up those 3-star Titans. Like you're doing it right. Yeah. Hold on to what you know.
GC Carl, you're talking about there's the weekly adventures that come up, and also the actual campaign to do some of that kind of stuff. Especially, yes, you should. I wouldn't recommend maybe doing it as much during events like these because grinding out the event is a little bit more important, in my opinion. But unless you're honestly, not in really interested in the event whatsoever. But at the same time, there are other many events during the week, or you may find time, like I said, that you're not interested in an event, and that's when you can actually get it done. Coming up through the game, that's when I did it. So
have you guys given Iceman and his crew the absolute singular golden rule of this game?
Oh,
go ahead, Vintage. You can say it.
All right. Coming from an old grizzled veteran, the best thing you can do in this game is raid more. Just keep raiding. Man, I'm telling you, Conquest is your bonanza. Just go crazy on Conquest. Triple battle drops. It doesn't get better.
Which is a midweek event that comes out.
Yes.
About monthly or every 3 weeks now at this point. It's pretty regular.
Usually it's every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Regardless, every 3 hours though. That's when your little portal stones refresh. But yeah. I'll take days off of work for Conquest. Gotta do it.
Well, for those who are working from home, Conquest during the week is now a little bit more viable. Unless you can't...
Calling sick. It's worth it.
Man, that's why I was so jacked for the last Conquest. I'm, by choice, unemployed at the moment.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm going to take like 3 or 4 months off. And, dude, I was geared up, baby. I was going to, do between 1,000 and 1,500 battles and get some sick data. Because I haven't taken data since they took the 1-stars out of the drop pool.
Oh, well, because you know how many more 2-star... Well, I mean, as long as you're hitting 25 lands like me, I mean, you're getting tons of 4-star drops. Well, there's a kite shield. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
all the time.
Yeah. I would estimate if I did 1,000 battles, I would get somewhere between. There's a 4-star kite shield.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
If I did 1,000 battles since they changed the drop pool, I'm thinking I would get between 15 to 25 4-star relics.
You're not serious, Vintage. You haven't taken data since they removed the 1-stars.
I haven't.
Wow. I suppose you're put off. You were going to do it last week, weren't you?
It's a crime against the community, but I was going to do it last week, but I couldn't, man.
But Vintage was saying this earlier, and I believe he's correct, though, too. I believe after this event, as long as it goes, I'm going to knock on wood, as long as it goes without a hitch this next weekend with the Spearman event, I think things are going to start going back towards more of an even keel. So.
Yeah, most likely. I ended up getting a whole extra half day of triple drops afterwards, just from not shutting the game. But it just ended up with so many Titans to fuse, it took forever.
Oh, yeah, the Titan fusion. That's a time killer.
I think I had 400 probably in my treasury at one point of Titans.
Yeah. What I've been doing since the last Conquest, we kind of knew Beowulf. Well, we didn't know it was Beowulf, but we kind of knew it was going to be a Berserker. So I got a couple of the 3-star Void Titan drops. What's his face? Harlech?
Yes.
I took all my Conquest food, all the drops since, etc. I have 3 Harlechs in the 40s ready for Beowulf. So
awesome.
he's going to get fed on Monday.
Oh yeah, it's going to be awesome. I got a bunch of epic tokens that I got waiting for that too as well. So
does that mean we're going to end up with another Ranger Goliath one?
Or champion?
I think it's going to be champion. I think it's going to be champion Goliath. So
what does that make the Ranger one?
Non-existent.
Let's see.
Militia
and archers.
We didn't have all the Titans on the last meta, did we?
War gods.
We assumed they would.
Well, they have to have one for every. They have to have one for every 5-star relic at least.
So, did the War Gods have one of every class, like we're talking about, or no?
I think they did, didn't they?
Well, I'm trying to think who is the champion.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I was like, when's the last time we saw a champion? That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I don't think we had a champion.
War God champion. Oh, Totec.
Yep, first one.
Oh,
first one.
Okay.
They got it out of the way
the
quick.
forgettable one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so long ago.
Not only was it a champion, it was ice.
Still
Yo,
really good
dude,
for
I
many.
love having 20 Omegas running around in Conquest or Assault. But
Yeah, it is pretty sweet.
But yeah, that was a year and a half ago.
Thank you for joining us
Hey,
on
Val.
Discord, Val. Thank you.
Hi, Val. Good
Hi.
evening.
Good evening. How are you guys?
We were awesome until you showed up. What are you doing?
Thanks, Chance.
You love me, Chance. I already know that.
Now, Chance, it went from awesome to double awesome.
Double awesome.
Double attack. Let's go.
Yeah, ×2 on attack.
Is that Val's ×2 on Discord?
Yeah,
Compared to
right?
Chat.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Hi, Brannick.
Hey, Val.
What's up? You're up late. What's up, buddy?
What? No.
I'm not up late.
Yeah, Frank's not up late at
Not
all.
you, the ladies. Val.
It's all about me, Chance. Come on.
I'm the buddy,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, dude, get out of here. We're talking.
I'm up late. It's only 10:25.
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
Godan's here.
just do it
Checking
like
in
that
on
straight.
Chance. Uh-oh, Chance.
Really? Okay, yeah. Give me my star back. Maybe I'll care.
Uh-oh.
Did you get your star taken away?
Well, no, I just bounce out so much that everybody on the team gives me crap. They're like, "Oh, Godan doesn't love you because you don't have a star." So I was just making fun of him.
Oh, okay.
You're the best, Godan. Thanks for showing up.
How much
Vintage is
VP you got, Chance?
Never enough. Never enough.
Okay.
Never enough.
All right. Because Godan's in the chat asking.
Alka, no, I don't speak any French.
Well, okay, that's just him stirring the pot. He knows I'm never over like people give Zalon so much crap. They're like, "Oh, you don't have over 2 or 3 million." It's like I just shy away from the conversation. Like, oh.
But, Alka, I'm sure
I think
you
I've got
watched
zero
Kassan,
currently. I
though.
haven't played yet.
Oh, no, he's Italian.
What'd you
What am I
say, Z?
saying? He's Italian, not French.
Z, say that again. You faded out.
No, nothing.
Okay.
Are you in the same league as I am, Vintage?
I'm
You're in
just
that
been attacking the Russians, so I don't know.
Okay.
Vintage is in Gold League. He's a bullet.
There's a Vintage in Masters with us. I've been hitting his resource lens. If you have all
Yeah, if it's a level 50 vintage with 30 ping pong lands, that's me.
Yeah, I've been hitting your farmlands.
Excellent.
I have resource lands set up. I don't have any VP lands yet, though. But I will for the event.
Yeah,
too.
I don't bother with VP anymore. I just go and steal it from other people. That's all I ever do.
Yeah, but if you put up VP lands, you're real popular, though.
Yeah, really. Val, you excited about this new corrupted spearman guy or no?
I am. Yeah.
All right, yeah, me too. Me too.
As soon as
I
I
can't-
do Beowulf, I'm like, yes.
Dude, I can't
What's
wait
that
for,
first?
like, Zalon's gonna, 11 o'clock, I'm telling you, by 2 o'clock, he's gonna have this out, and everybody's gonna be like, whoo! I know this is gonna be amazing. I know it.
Well, the stream
Yeah,
is probably going to be.
this'll-
The stream's going to probably be very popular. Like I said, I'm just going to try to. I'm going to cruise
yeah.
around. I'm going to try to cruise around as much as I can so people can hit Beowulf as much as they can possibly do it. It's going to be a lot of Zabavas. Who else do you think people are going to try to bring in?
Maha.
Mahaha.
Yeah.
Maha.
And
Sorry. I don't know why that makes
Oh
me
yeah, I was
giggle.
going to say, what is it again, Val? What was that?
Yeah, Val, put your weed brownies down, Val. We're trying to have a serious adult conversation.
I don't know why that gave me the giggles.
What? Mahaha. Yes.
You can't even handle it. You can't handle it.
Hey, at least that makes me happy, okay?
Right.
No, honestly, it makes sense. Like, his Sage was like, I think I need to demote her because she doesn't take this game seriously. So now I understand. I get it.
I'm no longer queen.
No.
Well, just
okay.
because she gets the giggles because bahahaha sounds pretty funny.
No, you're on the verge. You're on the verge.
Cute.
We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see. I do want to hit Beowulf, see what I can do.
Yeah. All right. And so what? You're gonna go in with mahaha? Is that a yes?
She can't even.
She can't get over the giggles. But yes, I'm assuming yes.
Val's like, I want to talk to you guys so much.
But I can't.
I love you guys.
But I can't get past the giggling. It's all right though.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I can. Just don't say that word. We'll be good.
We'll be good. All right.
So if we're doing the DOT cruise, we got to come up with a drink named Mahaha.
Mahaha. Right.
Of course, it has to be blue.
Yeah,
So
it's
gonna
got to
have
be
to have
blue.
a-
Definitely blue.
And then just look around for the dark-haired girl about to pass out over the balcony. Like, oh, that's Val. Oh, she thinks it's hilarious.
Too many mahahas.
Too many balls.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's like, on the third one, she's like, give me one of those blue ones.
Right.
Yes.
Pisces,
That happens
1,200
in
battles
Vegas.
down and still have 3.5 hours left. I hope you can hold your eye. I hope he's not passing out while he's trying to play, because that's the worst. It
Did you
is.
say only? Did you say only 1,200?
1,200 battles down. It's no, I didn't say only.
Man, he means it. All right, Pisces, come on, step it up, baby. Like, let's go.
He's already got it. He's already got some towards the next day. He's doing good.
If you can do
No, Jay.
1,500 a day, you can get 10,000 battles for the week.
10,000 battles for the week sounds good.
No one would ever touch that.
Ever,
That would go down in DOT lore.
right?
Yeah. 7,000 is weak. Yeah, 10K. Come on, let's go, Pisces.
And then they would have, like I said, they would make a.
And we would respect you.
There would be
7K is
a
joke.
relic in the game. There would be a
10K?
Pisces shark grinding relic. I'm telling you, it would be
Oh
great.
yeah. Do you want your own DOT relic or not? Like, let's go.
It's literally the picture of a meat grinder.
Right?
And it has a shark tail coming out.
Well,
the
yeah,
top.
shark tail coming out.
Signature relic.
Signature relic,
Got it,
the
bro.
shark grinder. Yeah,
There you go, shark grinder.
the shark grinder.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what would it do? Would it give a boost to souls, like 2 or 3 extra souls per battle?
Yeah, people are like, you have that trinket, bro? They're like, nah, but I have that Pisces shark relic, bro.
Yeah, I got that shark grinder relic.
Or it's a trinket that you can equip to any Titan. Any
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Titan.
any
That's what I was
Titan.
saying.
Any Titan.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Instead of 0.3, like Pisces shark relic, it's 0.2. You're good. Everybody's like, 2 years ago, those are so crap. Thanks, Pisces. You fixed it for us.
Right? Pisces says he's perfectly awake. All right, well, that's good. He's been conditioning for a very long time. This is when, like, the music, like, take it to the limit, you know what I mean, is in the background.
The 80s montage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pisces shark. The next
Pisces
time
is
you do a
running up
video-
and down the steps in his own house, you know what I mean? Like, take it to the limit.
Pisces, the next time you do a video, do of one of the Sylvester Stallone. God, what's his name? Sylvester Stallone, where he's like the arm wrestling champion. Just play that montage every time you open your video. That's you, bro.
Or like the little training cut scene from Mike Tyson's Knockout. Remember that?
Yeah.
With the 8-bit music.
Oh, Godan, I didn't even. I'll be honest, Godan. I already thought you already pieced out already, but you're saying you got to go. All right. I mean, you can hang out as long as you want, Godan.
Hashtag get on Discord.
Yeah, Godan. Actually, Godan, I'm wondering, do you already have your team full up for the week? Or are you still moving people around?
Godan doesn't care. He's in charge of everything.
Well, no, because there's a
fine.
lot of teams that already have at least one team like locked in solid, if not trying to get a couple more teams together for this week.
Vintage, you
That's
take it
before-
over.
that's
I can't
before
fight.
even the
I'm not
blog's
gonna fight
out.
with him. I'm not going to fight with Zalon, Vintage. You take it over.
Wait a second. What are we fighting over?
No, what are we fighting over there, Chance?
Exactly. Soul minimums.
Oh, soul minimums.
Zalon Godan is in charge of soul minimums, so we're all at his mercy now.
All at his mercy.
No, I understand, but I'm telling you, soul minimums are not going to be decided until the live stream.
Oh yeah.
You know, because if you recall, in our recent past, we started with outlandish soul minimums, then we saw the live stream and went, "Oh, you guys can do whatever you want."
Right.
Yeah, 10K up, 10K down, based on what Zalon was doing on Tuesdays. Yep.
Yeah, you know, soul minimums are going to go from finish to finish plus 5 or whatever, based on, you know, what we see on Zalon's live stream.
Yeah, I know. And sometimes I get messages from Dee while I'm streaming. She's like, the soul count is going up, Zalon.
Yeah.
And she's cringing.
Well, and then we have to make our irresponsible predictions on what's it going to take to crack top 50.
Well, with
If
the current skills that are leaked, right?
Yeah, well, no, I'm not talking right now.
Oh.
Once we see it in action, we get an assessment of what it is, you know, because if this is Hachiman-esque, dare we say the top 50 is going to require 1.7 million like Hachiman did?
Yeah, you never know. But all the saving that people have been doing, I know they're going to want to make sure that you at least get it in milestones, because if the top 50 is going to be that hard to get into, you're going to want to make sure you at least finishing the event for all the relics and the Titan at least.
I like how Queen Grinder just stays on mute and pretends like she doesn't hear this. Like, we know you're here, Val.
Well, she's taking notes. She's setting her soul minimums right now.
Yeah, she is. She is.
Yep. And then the adjustment will be made tomorrow.
Right.
Hey, Zalon, will you private message me if it sucks?
Yeah.
We know.
Well, that's what Dee says too. Come on. Some of the leaders want to know how bad it is, or if it's going to be, you know, if it's going to be really good. Because you really want to prep things as best you can, especially for these big events.
Yeah, when Aventador is on his 8th try, it means it's good.
Well, okay. I while I was putting the title in for my stream before I just started this stream, I went onto my tablet in game, and I noticed the alliance that I was in. I saw that Aventador joined, and then he had left, and Aventador joined, and then he had left, and I'm like, oh, what is he just checking to see if I have it yet?
You know, yeah, because last week was the first time you had it on a Monday, so he's like, yo, bro, what do you got? Yeah, you know.
Yeah, the last time. Yeah,
Aventador's got the Yuki hookup.
Oh, he does, but it's not always a guarantee all the time that Yuki's, I guess, around or available. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 1-star relics. Oh, 3 1-star relics. After I get these,
That is a good point, though.
These 3 out of the way, I'm gonna
That
be
is a
done.
good point. It's like you have Yuki, and you have like a couple other people who have Testicalis.
Well, yeah. You got Yuki.
Like,
you got myself. You got Soldier. You have
Soldier and
Godan.
Godan were the ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And they're just like, we'll just watch the lawn stream.
no, not true. Godan definitely puts something out every time. Yes, but not spending $1, but getting him just the same. Grind. That's right, Legion. You definitely can. It's definitely possible, especially with these most recent events. There's been plenty of opportunity to be able to get plenty of event relic tokens to save up, and gems. Especially this last event this last weekend with as many gems that were available in the lower tiers. You could have banked up a good amount of gems over this last weekend, and with this event.
Just had 3 weeks of ignoring events for grinding.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I have so many event relics. It's ridiculous.
So, and for those who do want to spend, I'm sure they're definitely going to put out packs. I really think they will. So, that will be an option.
They'll have the expensive one, and I don't even know if they put out the economy one this time.
Yeah, you never know.
The $14 one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they went with that $39.
Oh, I don't. They only do the Pentastack when there's a finished plus, like the 30.
Yeah, but the $40 one is the 2 4s, 2 3s, right?
It's 30. It's 30. It's 28 something.
No, yeah, the 2
it's $40.
Oh, I thought it was $40 for the Pentastack, $39.99.
I thought it was $50 for the Pentastack.
You guys are talking about two different things. Vintage is talking about like the most values, the 2 and 3 star ones along.
No, I'm not.
Well, yeah,
there's one with 2 4 stars and 2 3 stars.
Correct. I was pretty certain that was $28, 28 something. 28.
Yeah, you're right. You are right. Oh wait, isn't the $28 one the 4 3 2 1?
I thought it was two 4s and 2 3s. And then,
yeah, you're probably right.
And then the other one, the 14, because usually most Dragon Slayers, I just get one of each. It's $45 in total. $45. It's one of each, and you get 2 4s, 4 3s, and 2 2s. Basically, if you
Shy, timestamp it. Vintage was off on his numbers.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, I know. It just never happens. That's why I'm like, this is the law.
Well, see, if you're used to just buying the packs, most likely you're either buying, you're trying to get done with it super fast, and you're buying a few of the $30 ones, or you're going the economy route and just you don't care about doing more battles because you will get a little bit better value on the 14. So
yeah, and that's all I've done since they're broken. I bought the starter packs. Whip out the event in the first 6 hours and then just wait another week.
Hey Cooter, thank you for joining.
And then just walk away from it. Yeah.
So I mean, I have 4 or 5 event relics from a lot of events over the course of the last 3 or 4 months. No, it hasn't been that long. 3 months. When does the Broken come out?
Dude, fall of last year, September, October.
Yeah, you're right. It was.
Yeah, but you got a Rostam
Halloween.
though, Vintage. Didn't you get a Rostam?
Yes.
Oh well, okay.
Yeah, I got Rostam. I thought he would have some defensive merit, but he's a sneaky, good attacker too.
Yeah. And then there was Tarhoons, which many people didn't get, but boy. The Tarhoons regret when the Pantheon collection comes out. I will remind people.
Yeah, I know I keep beating this dead horse, but imagine how good Tarhoons would be if you could place the Omega Grenadiers. Holy crap.
Corrupted,
yeah.
Corrupted Grenadiers.
Yes.
Holy cow. Instead of just having a flop in the front of your battlefield.
Or even better yet, they do it for you and they place them on enemy troops. God forbid. 600% melee damage. Place that on an enemy troop. Let's go.
Yeah. Drop it on their back line. Oh my gosh, it'd be insane.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
Because it would shred the back line, and then you're bombing them from 2 directions. It'd be sick.
Oh, yeah. God forbid we put him in the middle of the battlefield. Really?
Real quick, I didn't even ask other people about this, and there's 40 people in the chat. I'd like to know. What's up, Jack O'Laren? Thank you for joining. Who's everybody using in this event? Does everybody have a good 4-star Lightning Titan? I'm using the new Thor.
Yeah.
You said you were using new Thor too, right, Vintage?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I kind of like his skill setup, man.
yeah,
It's good. It's great for ping ponging.
yeah, it is. I really like it too. Also, Chance, who are you using?
Same. My Thor isn't maxed out, so I'm like doing the storm spell life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him at like 41 or something. I think Events or Us, we got him at 40. So I just started using him this event.
Yeah, get him to 41, and yeah, I like him at 41. I got him up to 41 as well, so he's been rocking.
I don't have a Mjolnir, dude. If I had a Mjolnir, I'd be bragging about it. But yeah.
All right, see you later, GTAF. Thank you for joining. Solgar Legion. Jack-o'-lantern's using Solgar too. We got a couple Solgars in here running around.
Yeah, Solgar is solid. He's got some nasty Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Pisces. Just like in Conquest, dude. I'm telling you, for speed rating, you can't beat summoners. I used Osiris in the last Conquest. Not on the plinth battles. I mean for triple battle drops. So, Progenitor, great choice for speed rating.
Yeah, because you go Osiris, Omega drops, or Progenitor, Staff of Poison, or Flaming Ruin, you know?
Yeah. And with Progenitor, you talk about 0 troop loss. Holy crap.
Yeah, taking a Staff of Poison or a Flaming Ruin all day.
All right, Cooter's using his second Zabroken. Good call.
All right, thank you.
We don't like Vintage. We actually don't like Cooter. Cooter. Did you know that, Vintage?
Wait, why?
I didn't know that. Why not?
Why, Chance?
Because he had 27,000 DGs available on Prometheo's last stream, and he got all the best Norse and all the best Golden. So we don't like you, Cooter.
Oh, really?
Wait, I mean, how many did he spend?
Oh, dude, 27. Okay, it was Cooter. Correct me if I'm wrong. 2 or 3 Norse, 1 Golden, and 1 Amber, and he got all. He got all perfect. He got all the best relics.
Woo! That's some guts right there, man. Pulling 27,000 divine gems. Woo!
Yep.
Big ballin'.
That is
all
big
on
ball.
Prometheo's stream, and it was like no bad. It was like all premier relics.
That's the friend you try to protect in Vegas, man. Dude, slow down.
Yeah, no, Prometheo was like, hey, first he was like, do 2 Norse and 2 Golden and 1 Amber. And then he changed it to like 3 Norse, 1 Golden, and 1 Amber. And the dude got like the perfect roll. And we're all like, is this real? So, Cooter, yeah, we understand you're on Salon stream. We know what you're going for. You want those accolades. We saw that.
So, Pisces is using Progenitor. What's up, Master Steven? Thank you for joining. I am using...
I'm like, when I hear Cooter, I just think of Dukes of Hazzard. And it's like, who can hate that guy?
Yeah, Cooter. Right? Who can hate Cooter?
Friendly mechanic.
Right? Using Thor with Staff of Poison and Toxic Rune. Nice, Jaina Sean. 8-second ping pong raid. You getting it done.
Yeah, that's a nice haul there, Cooter.
Yeah, all right, yeah. So 27K, Cooter got the Amber of Gaia, Axes of War, Forseti's Axes, Trickster's Blades, and the Spheronox Scold. Wow. Wow. So that's...
I know, right?
Champion,
Yeah.
Berserker, Infiltrator, Guardian. Huh. Those are all super sick. Amber Gaia and Axes of War and Forseti's Axes. I don't have any of those.
Dude, honestly...
I don't have any of those.
Yeah, if the dude would have just got Amber of Gaia, I would have been mad. But, like, the fact that he had, like, perfection out of like all those bulls. I'm like, oh my god! Like what? Like 5 months ago, yeah.
Right? Yeah, save for a bit is right. But now you have a whole bunch of Titans, especially 2 Berserkers. They're going to be super happy. I mean, okay, that's the one downside. I mean, you did save for all that time, so I mean, some of your Titans might have been able to have a 5-star relic for that during that time period. But sometimes some people want to just save up because, of course, there's a better deal now for how much you spend for even golden relics as is. So
Chance, I'm thinking you don't see my the posts I put on YouTube.
I do.
Dude,
I posted the Axes of War, and then I also kind of recently I pulled the Amber of Nephilinus.
Oh yeah, I saw that too, and that was super awesome. That's a great Amber.
Okay, for the record, I'm like a 3-year-old vintage fan, so and #1 fanboy of Zalana Vintage. So I'm actually kind of offended right now. I don't know why I have not seen this.
Well,
I don't know why I haven't seen this.
It could be the alerts not on all. It could be on just video because it sometimes it doesn't.
Really, Z? Stop it! Like I was all notifications before you, bro. Like I don't know why this is happening, but no, vintage. Yeah, I hate you.
Yeah, I'm hoping there's a Dragon Slayer, a Ranger Dragon Slayer. It's like I have the relic for it. Can I have one, please?
Or are they just going to consider Nephilinus going to be the Dragon Slayer for the Rangers, and that's it?
I hope not. The stupid Divine Titan, right?
Mm-hmm.
God. Yeah, like
what a dumpster fire that whole thing.
yeah, like what a.
I tried to cover it as best I could, Vintage, when it was coming out because they changed it, but there was nothing I could do, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, the Divine Titans were brutal.
Because I know when I show Titans off, especially when I was showing off Growthorn and Nephilinus, I'm like, I know people could play better than this. But I'm doing really bad. Like, this is, if I'm doing really, really bad, I don't even think regular players could do all right with this. I mean, like, how am I supposed to even be like, tell anybody like, oh yeah, you should be excited because I'm not excited. This sucks.
Vintage, what are your DGs at right now?
I have a little over 15K.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
So, Vintage, are you doing the 20K and then pull 5? Or wait, you said you were going for Amber.
Yeah, I want to get... I might pull one around 17. I just get to a point where I'm like, okay, I got some time to grind. I'm heading into, say, Conquest, where I can actually level this dude and have a project to work on, and then I just pull something. I really never have a big plan or anything.
It's hard to wait. Like, yeah, those Ambers are very attractive, but like the 1-in-3 ratio is really hard to cope with. Like, if I do this,
Legion says Vintage, they probably make a Ranger with the Corrupted Militia. We'll see.
Yeah, I hope so. That'd be sweet, Legion. I'm all about the militia, man.
Me too, and also because Dionysus was awesome, but he was a champion, so getting physical troops like militia back into a ranger class. Last one we saw like that was what, Tolland?
It was Tolland. Tolland had his time.
Yeah, back when the Rangers first came out, back in 2017.
Yeah, this is like 4 years ago. Big yikes.
Jana Sean says, imagine having 28K and your son or daughter spending it to get Growthorn or Nephilinus. I would be... I would like to know, does anybody... We have 40 people in chat. Do we have any crazy stories of people having somebody take their account and do something crazy with it? Because I'd like to hear it.
If anybody comes on and talks about how they got 1.5 Growthorn boost for the last, like, 2 events, I will delete the account. Like, do not do that.
Well, there was a few people that got Growth Urn and Nephilinus, like when they first came out. People just got them. Just to
Shame on them. Shame on them.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Man, what an investment. 15,000. Holy crap.
Yeah, dude. Do your research. Like, do you really go
Sometimes.
buy a $60,000 F-150 Platinum package or F-150 Lariat for limited package, and you didn't do your research? $60,000. Okay.
Yeah, and then you find out it has a 4-cylinder engine in it.
Yeah. Like, oh, by the way, it doesn't.
By the way,
have-
this thing is useless.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, it looks really nice, but it's missing an engine. Like, seriously, bro? Like, how many YouTubers are there? Like, you didn't know the new Divine Titans were trash? Shame on. And by the way, Zalon actually did live streams on this. So, like, no, I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you. Shame on you.
That was a depressing live stream, man.
Yeah. Both of them were.
Zalon thought he was an idiot. He's like, maybe I'm doing this wrong. And it's
No,
like,
I was watching it with him. I was like, man, I think you got the right relics. I think you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I think the Titans just suck.
right. Yeah, it's like, wait, are we? There's like 5 of us on the live stream with them, and it's like,
I know we're like talking about different relics and setups, and well, let's try this. And it's like, well, that's terrible.
nope. Yeah. And then you pulled it. Shame on you.
Because think about that, 15,000.
Well, again,
And
I'm also going to speak.
3 Norse relics.
Not everybody that plays the game watches YouTube. Just going to put that out there as well.
Yeah,
Oh, shut up,
dude.
King.
It's true.
Here's what's
It's
worse.
true.
King live streamer.
If the game actually put something in the actual game, I mean, the developers actually put in the game a notification that says, "Here's the blog post." Well, then yes, I would say that everyone in the game has the opportunity to subscribe to the YouTubers and to check them out,
Yeah.
but they don't. Just saying.
Okay, so I witnessed the most depressing thing I've ever seen in this game. Like, I can understand someone being tempted by Growth Urn. It's defensive, etc.
It looked
Dude.
nice. Yeah, it looked
Dude.
nice.
I saw a Nephilinus on island defense last week. Oh, the horror. 15,000 divine gems for an island defender. Oh my gosh, dude.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I can't talk. I have Life Spark that isn't even an island defender, but
Oh.
at least I got some utility out of them.
Speaking of Life Spark, how soon are we going to see an event for Life Spark and Necrosa? I think within the next
point, offensive.
I think within the next month or
OG.
so. The next month or so, we will see both show up at an event. Not the same event,
I
but
mean,
separately.
you might as well. I mean, Life Spark, it's not meta.
Right.
If I was doing event overviews, I'd warn everybody and say, you don't need this Titan. I mean, it's,
So what would it be?
it's cool.
what
The
would it be,
artwork
Conquest?
is incredible.
Conquest?
What?
Would it be Conquest Titan? Like they did?
No, use a summoner, man. Use Sekhmet.
Yeah, and so like that.
No. I didn't mean that. I meant I'm sorry. They released Belobog and Chernobog. I remember Chernobog was in as the Plinth 10 Conquest reward.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sure, grind it out. I mean, because don't get me wrong, LifeSpark has some of the coolest artwork, man. Dude, sick looking Titan.
Right.
Or take it from Shy, who is bordering on a prestige level Necrosa from 6 to 8 months ago and still losing. Like, yeah, put it back in the rotation. They're done. They're done.
Yeah, they're done. They died with the War Gods.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, this is like 6
Yeah, well,
months
Cooter,
ago. Like,
DGs are only for relics, in my opinion. A lot of players feel that way as well. And I mean, it's a safer bet. Free to play players, you should be always doing relics. You should never consider Titans whatsoever.
Cooter, if I hear you complain one more time in this live stream, I'm gonna ban you. You have the luck of the gods. You are fine. Enjoy the next 3 months of leveling your 5 stars, you big jerk.
Go Dan.
No, Cooter's got it right, though. For all the newish guys, I'm telling you, relics are a fixed asset. They're permanent. Spend your divine gems on relics. The only reason I would spend divine gems on a Titan is if you are a hardcore war guy and you have either a tip of the spear elite attacker or defender. It has to be above and beyond the current meta.
Which has only been seen once out of
it's only happened once.
4 sets of Divine Titans. So 1 out of 4. They have 25% chance of doing it right come the next set of Divine Titans. So we'll see.
Sorry, Vintage, we cut you off. Continue.
I was just saying, I know you're being snarky with Cooter and all, but he's got it right. And I just want to make sure that all the newish players know that he has it right. Spend your divine gems on relics.
Yes. It's just the one thing that a lot of players do ask about is the progressive step of where they should spend their divine gems. In the beginning, and I was mentioning this earlier on the stream, always start at the 2K range. You're always guaranteed a 5-star relic. And then as you continue to collect those 5-star relics, especially when you start seeing either duplicates, like you have maybe, say, 3 or 4 of those 5 stars and you get a duplicate or 2, you may really want to consider moving up to the 5-star area, or the 5K to either start pulling the Norse, because you will have, again, more opportunities to get more duplicates if you just continue to hit that 2K altar. Plus, we have already seen that the developers have already rolled out and in one full series of those 2K divine relics in events, Finish Plus events. So who says something like that doesn't find its way back around again this year? So, thank you, Tox. Raven wants more storage space. What does everybody think about that? Because they did say something about having more storage space and more Titan space.
Long overdue.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Brady? All we want to do is play. All we want to do is play your game. Just no problem. Make it easier, please.
Because we've had 2 Titan series that require new and custom type relics. We had all the War Gods. Now we have Dragon Slayers. They require unique relics. They have to increase the storage.
Yep. Vintage has already expressed his dismay of having to forge relics away that he does not want to. Again.
Level 10 4-stars. It's been done.
It wouldn't be an issue. It wouldn't be an issue. You said you would do this in the fall. You said it would be resolved before the end of the year. And we are a couple of days into January. So, yeah.
This next update better be rolling out with that, because I think a lot of players are going to be really, really upset if it doesn't. So
we've only been playing your game for 4 years. Help us out a little bit. No problem.
12:45 battle's done. Pisces says, I wonder if I will hit 14 before 3 a.m. I hope so. What do you got? 2 more hours there, Pisces?
Well, and Legion just retracted his message, but he had a point I very much agree with, which is we should be able to fuse more than 4 Titans at a time as well, just like we do with relics.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Why not 12, just like relics?
Most definitely. The next Titan event, Brady, is going to be for a Spearman, Berserker, Dragon Slayer. As per the leaks that are out right now, it looks like it's going to be buffing Spearman specifically, and then having like all army skills more or less, which allow you to just be, or all physical troops more or less, so that you would be able to use whatever physical troops you want between militia or archers. But really, you're most likely going to use archers. So if you use anything other than Spearman. But I just have a few more battles, probably like, I don't know, 5 or 6, 7, something like that. And then I'm going to be wrapping up the stream for the night.
Yeah, I probably got to bounce. See, even though, the kids are doing their school at home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, you basically have to babysit them because all these, sites and all the crap that goes with it. What a joke that is.
Yeah.
I end up spending like 3 or 4 hours a day trying to help my kid do school. So I have to get up at 7.
Right? I know what it's like, Vintage, or at least I got a small dose of it while Princess C was here over the holidays, so.
Yeah. It's like, hey, log into these 5 different places to see if you have assignments. And then there's like 3 different ways to turn in your assignments. It's insanity.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of fun.
All right. Anyway, thanks for streaming, Z. We'll catch you tomorrow, probably.
No problem, Vintage.
Bye, Vintage. We hate you.
You're the...
But I love you guys.
Yeah, right?
All right, see ya.
All right, good night. Well, thank you, Z. Good times.
Of course. See? Yeah, thank you, Chance, for staying on.
Oh, I'm gonna be here till you do your little sign out. I love you, dog.
I know. But yeah, Beowulf looks cool. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I am going to buy more of these. I'm going to buy more of these portal stones for the rest of this event. I'm going to buy probably a good 2,000 gems worth before the portal surge is over.
Zalon, can you do me a personal favor?
What?
Can you start to work on your spearman troops?
What?
We're gonna need.
What are you talking about on my test account? Oh, don't worry, everything's fine.
Oh,
everything's fine. Don't you worry.
Okay. I don't want you to
Thomas,
have to worry about
what league am I in?
spells.
I am in Legend League this week. He's gonna be a Berserker Titan, Brady. We've gotten a bunch of Berserkers, and he is going to be a Dragon Slayer. Where am I in the event, Cooter? I think I just showed it, but here, let me check it again.
He's last.
Go, Thor, with your mighty Earthshaker. Which I only got 2 of them at the end of last year. I mean, it was just, it took forever to get Earthshakers in this game for me. But of course, I got 2 of them in the fall of 2020.
Yeah. When you were over it, you're like, I don't even want you anymore.
Well, I got one in a pool on the stream when I really, really wanted it. And then, of course, it comes out as the first Finish Plus event. Like a week later. I was like, oh, okay.
Stupid grinder.
I was
nice
like, man,
job.
I had such great luck on my stream, and people thought it was nuts because the entire stream I was like, oh, I'm gonna get an Earthshaker when I pull my DGs. Oh, I'm gonna get an Earthshaker when I pull my DGs, and I did, and people thought it was insane. They're like, oh my gosh.
That makes me love you more though. When you're
Iceman wants to know. Oh, he's got a question. He's got a question here. He says difference in Amber, Golden, Norse relics. Okay, so and the 2K pull. So the 2K 5-star relics are all. They except for the Berserker one, all of them have pretty much the Titan or what's it called? The first skill is different between all of them, but then they all have a second and third skill which resembles the same thing. And this is all for just the 2K DG relics, and that's the troop damage and troop health, except for the Berserker one. All the other ones are just like this. They have a troop damage and troop health skill, which is really high, but then the first skill is a little bit different between each one. But that's for the 2K. For the Norse relics, all of them pretty much, if I remember correctly, a lot of the Norse relics, they kind of run a mix of a bunch of different skill buffs for each one of the different ones. I don't think they follow so much of a pattern as much as, like, for instance, the golden
They're
relics.
they're all utilitarian. Like,
The golden relics
titans,
all
or
follow
troops.
having a something to do with a summon troop on each one of them. But the Norse relics don't seem to run so much of a pattern as much as they just are very specialized for each one of the Titan classes, because a lot of times when they were coming out in the game, each one of the Titan classes were very specific. Like, for instance, champions having the ability to have the Mjolnir has the hardcore spell buff. So, like, for instance, having Mjolnir on Thor, it's really, really good. But then you also have the new, and like I said, the golden relics are really for a lot of the war gods and a lot of the other, and also some of the Greek gods who also have summoning. Greek gods and war gods have summoning capabilities with summoned troops, or Omega troops, I should call them that. Oh, here, I didn't do this. This is for, I got this in my monthly calendar. So here at the end of the stream, we'll do, I'm sorry, and the Ambers, which are the newest 5-star relic set that just came out in the game. The Ambers, they all do even higher percentage skills increases, because I noticed in comparison to some of the other 5-stars, they do a little bit more damage or AP in certain cases, but a lot of the Amber relics do also have it's kind of like invoke spell abilities built into them. So, for instance, real quick, I'll just look at the one Amber that I have here. On enemy death, so in this case, it's on enemy death, minus 8% enemy Titan and troop armor, max of 8. So it's like an invoke skill kind of built into all of the Ambers for the most part. But the percentage...
Worst Amber of all time.
Yeah, but as you can see here, like, the percentages for even on just the Titan and troop damage is 61%. That's not even max, and the Titan criticals at 82%. It's really high in comparison to a lot of the other 5-star relics. So that's why they're considered to be more expensive. But here, I'm going to do this for everybody. I'm going to do my all-element Titan pool, because I got this, like I said, in the calendar. So I would never normally spend 30k gems, but you do get one of these tokens in every calendar for each month as you progress through the game. So this is going to be a 4-star Titan, but most likely will be prestige food, being the fact that all the Titans that I work on pretty much nowadays are Dragon Slayers. Oh my gosh, I just got this Titan, 2 of them in the most recent event. And up until now, this Titan has eluded me in the game until just this last weekend. So, there's... up until this last Conquest, which was last week. But there's Tritos. How crazy is that? Yeah. Because, like I said, I actually just needed him to just complete my overall Titan collection. That's insane. So, alright. Well, anyway, more ice prestige food. So maybe a little more into Mahaha. New class of Titan, maybe Brady. Maybe we'll see that this year with a new class. Maybe. If they do that, though, they would have to go through and put a new 5-star relic in each one of the altars. So that you would have to keep that into consideration. All right, so let's see. I still have probably one more leftover event relic. We're just going to grind this down to nothing, and we're going to wrap the stream for the night. After this, of course, for the rest of the event, I'll be just grinding the straight 12 souls per battle. Not going to be investing in anything else, like I said, because all of that will be going to the upcoming event. And Portal Stones, I'll probably use that later. I'm not going to use 150 now. So, yeah. Looks like we'll be getting up in that range of... Yeah, maybe up in that 7,000-8,000 range by the end of this event. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. And what does Pisces have to say? Let's see what he has to say.
I hope he's doing it challenging. I mean...
Let's see.
I want him to challenge himself.
All right, Brady, have a good night. My last 2 all-element tokens have been Tritos. Really, Alstenberg, that's horrible. Probably not a new class, but a subclass, kind of like the new Divine Titans are subclasses of Ranger Titans. True. Very possible. Very possible. Oh, man. I do like how tonight it has been fairly, hasn't been too overcrowded on the Discord, so it's been, because Friday nights sometimes get real wild and crazy.
Vintage scared everybody off.
No, I don't think
He's
so.
a very angry man. Yeah.
What's going on?
Zalon and I try to keep it cool, but he's angry.
Yeah, real angry. All right, Iceman, you stuck through it, man. You love this game. That means that yes, you're the man. Thank you for staying all the way through, and very excited to see your stream tomorrow. So thank you, and have a good night. And Thor says, "Drop the hammer."
Yes. Oh my god, I love when he does that.
Yeah.
Keep doing that every day.
Every day.
Ice, we love you.
He just dropped it. Yeah, get it. Just dropping the hammer.
Zalon, tell this guy how to figure out how Discord works.
Oh no, Iceman's gonna get Discord working tomorrow. It sounds like he's experienced.
All right.
He's experienced. He has his own server and everything already. He knows what he's doing. He's gonna get it going.
Okay.
Night folks, may add some DOT in my stream soon as well. All right, cool, GC Carl. Very awesome. Mukib Neymar, thank you for joining. Good to see you.
Aye.
Aye, what's up, Pisces?
How you guys doing?
What's up, buddy?
Good, Pisces. So you gonna make it?
Make what, 14K?
Yeah, like you were saying.
I can do it, yeah. Not a problem.
Not a problem. All right. Pisces, smooth. He's got it under control.
Yeah. I'll be doing
Just curious,
end of
how many times have you had to clear your treasury?
once.
Just
And
once?
it wasn't even full.
Okay.
Yeah, because I emptied my Titan Hall last night almost completely. I kept all the 3 stars though. And it has not filled up yet, surprisingly.
Okay. Well, it's not Conquest, so...
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank goodness.
Right? Because then it would be a different situation.
Oh my gosh, it would be dreadful.
You would have probably had to clear twice, and it would probably have been completely full both times.
Yes.
At least.
I actually probably would have gone a 3rd time already by now.
Think so? Oh, yeah. Possible.
Oh, yeah. Well, because with the extra Titan drops and the relic drops, I would have, yeah.
Thomas is asking how long you've been playing this game for. I recently just came back to it, and I'm in Bronze League with level 30 to 40 players dominating everything. That's cool. Basically, I've been playing since a little bit after global release back in 2016 December, but and there is a good portion of the people that also are either on Discord or in the chat. They're along with me in that same 4-year window. There also is the 3-year and the 2-year and the 1-year players. So people have all kind of found their way onto my streams throughout the years, depending on when you might have gotten into the game or left the game and came back to the game. That's also has happened many a time, especially during COVID. A lot of people have come back to the game during COVID times just because the simple fact of having extra time to be able to play. So, more people are able to do the Pisces Shark style of gameplay and be able to grind way more. I think just overall, if the developers look at the statistics of how many battles have been done month to month, in comparison from 2020 to 2019. I think there's a huge jump in the numbers as soon as March in 2020 rolled around. Everything started spiking up, I'm sure, and how much actual grinding in the game was actually happening in comparison to actually people just spending through events. All right, I think I got 2 more battles.
Yeah, you know, every time if your castle moved or if my game went low and I had to reload it, I had to go through the entire server thing to find your alliance, visit your alliance, and then be able to hit you again.
Really?
Yeah, you never attacked any of my lands or messaged me back. So I had to go through the long way to get back to you. There was no
Here we go. I'll attack Pisces. There he is.
He was afraid. He was afraid.
Yeah, no, I'm attacking Pisces right now.
Right? I was like, he could have been attacking my ping pong lands this entire time. He knew they'd be open and everything.
There we go. Last 2 battles on Pisces Sharks lands. Then we get Pisces going, about time, Zalon!
Yeah, I think I average around 80 battles per hour.
Go below. 80 per hour?
Yeah, around there.
That's what they're clocking you out there, Pisces? Clocking you at about...
Oh.
He's about 80 battles per hour.
Possibly. Maybe higher.
Oh, we had to pull you over there, Pisces. Going a little too fast on your battles.
All right, Z Money, Pisces. I'll see you guys on stream. I'll see you on streams. I love you.
All right. Have a good night, Chance.
Bye forever.
Bye, Chance.
That's actually a good sign off for Chance.
Yeah, so now I have a quick link to you unless people hit me more.
There you go.
By the way, your VP lands are depleted now.
All of them? Yeah, I can imagine. That's what happens during events.
Yeah,
right.
One of your gold is also depleted, I think.
Alright. It's alright. I got, what, 3 more stones?
I just read everything.
1 more battle. I'll clear the stones out, even though it's for only 12. But I hope everybody...
It's always fun watching a full land get depleted.
Oh, just when people just hover you and just completely just deplete them out?
Yep. It's more of me attacking them, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, Skull. Sorry. I didn't mean to miss you there. Try to do my best. Alright, so we got Thor up to 42, 700k VP on day 1. I wasn't really hitting mad VP, like VPPP, but I was just hitting a lot of just straight grinding resource lands. But, yeah, I hope everybody gets everything they want out of this event that they possibly can, saving up for the upcoming Dragon Slayer event Beowulf this weekend. I hope to see you either on a stream tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on when the blog and my test account gets the Titan. So I want to thank everybody that joined me on Discord and in chat, Pisces especially, and good luck in your challenge, Pisces. I hope everything continues to work out well for you.
Thank you.
All right, excellent. And TOT community, I will talk to you all again very soon.